All right, welcome back to Vuln Vibes, everybody, for another WP Safe Block, our daily download of critical WordPress vulnerabilities. Now,
Yeah.
we all love WordPress, right? I mean, it's a fantastic platform, but with its massive plugin ecosystem, it can be a hacker's playground sometimes.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
So today we're diving into a vulnerability that was found in a popular plugin called CRCY.
Right.
Multi-currency for WooCommerce.
Multi-currency for WooCommerce.
This is a big one, folks, because it's not just a theoretical attack. This one has the potential to directly impact e-commerce sites.
Absolutely.
So, real money is at stake here.
Yeah.
And so let's talk about the severity of this vulnerability. Arbitrary shortcode execution is a big deal.
That's a really big deal.
We can kind of unpack that a little bit for our listeners.
So basically, arbitrary shortcode execution is essentially letting somebody run any code they want on your site.
Right. So it's not just limited to...
It's not just limited to...
changing a setting or something like that.
It's literally whatever they want.
It's like handing over the keys to the kingdom.
Absolutely.
That's pretty scary stuff, right?
So it's pretty bad. So the way that this particular vulnerability works is through a function in the plugin called get_products_price.
Okay.
And this basically is what fetches the prices of products.
Makes sense, yeah.
But the problem is that this function doesn't properly validate user input before it runs another function called do_you_sortcode.
Okay.
And so basically what this means is an attacker can craft some malicious input disguised as something harmless and slip it through the cracks, so to speak.
It's a bit of a Trojan horse situation.
Yeah, exactly.
That's a good analogy.
So why is that input validation so important?
So input validation is super important because it's essentially like that first line of defense.
Okay.
It's like checking IDs at the door, making sure only the right people
to get in.
Okay.
If you don't have that input validation, you're leaving yourself open to all sorts of code injection.
Makes sense, yeah.
Cross-site scripting, all sorts of bad stuff.
So, I mean, this sounds like a pretty big deal.
It's a very big deal.
For anybody who's running this plugin, what versions are affected by this?
So this affects all versions of the plugin up to 2.2.5.
Okay.
So if you are using this plugin and you have not updated recently, you need to do so right away.
Like stop what you're doing and go update it.
Yeah, drop everything.
That's serious.
This is very serious.
So, I mean, the takeaway here is pretty clear.
Yeah.
Update, right?
Update. Definitely. And also, I think it's just a good reminder that proactive security measures are so important. Regularly auditing your plugins.
Right.
Making sure you're using reputable sources for them. Keeping everything updated.
Absolutely. That's great advice. Thank you so much for breaking down.
Of course. Happy to do it.
This vulnerability for us.
Yeah.
We'll be back tomorrow with another WP Safe Block.
That's good.
Another deep dive into the world of WordPress vulnerabilities.
Let's do.
But until then,
stay vigilant. You're safe out there. Bye.
Bye, everyone.